We live in a world that feels unfamiliar. Every headline screams about artificial intelligence reshaping the future, machines writing poems, diagnosing illnesses, even mimicking human voices with eerie precision. And in this whirlwind of progress, one question lingers: how should we, as thinking beings, navigate this new reality? The answer, surprisingly, may not lie in the next breakthrough algorithm, but in the wisdom of voices from 2,000 years ago. This video is about weaving ancient philosophy into our modern, AI-driven lives. Stoicism, Jungian depth psychology, and timeless practices of deep thinking may offer not just comfort, but clarity on how to remain fully human when technology seems to be doing the thinking for us. Let's start with Stoicism, a philosophy often misunderstood as cold or emotionless. Seneca, Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, they all lived in turbulent times, though none could have imagined the turbulence of AI. Yet their advice resonates. They taught that control is an illusion. We can't dictate what the world does, but we can control how we respond. And in a time when AI feels like it's outrunning us, this principle matters more than ever. Instead of resisting the rise of technology with fear or embracing it blindly, Stoicism suggests we stand still for a moment, ask what's in our control and what isn't. The code, the algorithms, the next viral AI tool, not in our control. But our integrity, our choices, our discipline, those are. Maybe that's how Stoicism still lives, as a reminder that even in the age of machines, our freedom lies in our response. Now, let's move from the Stoics to Carl Jung. Jung wasn't afraid to dive into the unconscious, the hidden patterns, the archetypes that shape our thoughts. If AI is a mirror of humanity, then Jung would say, what is it reflecting back at us? We've trained machines on our stories, our myths, our conversations. In doing so, AI becomes almost like a collective shadow, an echo of human imagination and ignorance alike. And Jung reminds us, we can't grow if we ignore the shadow. We have to integrate it. Maybe the real challenge of AI isn't just technological, it's psychological. Can we look at what AI reveals about us without turning away? Can we use it to understand the depths of our own psyche instead of outsourcing our thinking to it? This brings us to a practice that feels endangered today: deep thinking. Philosophy isn't just dusty books and old names. It's the art of pausing in a world obsessed with speed. In an age where AI can produce instant answers, the temptation is to stop asking questions ourselves. But that's where philosophy becomes essential. Deep thinking isn't about finding faster answers. It's about asking better questions. What is worth pursuing when machines can do the work of 10 people? What does wisdom mean in a world where information is infinite? How do we stay human when even our creativity is being simulated? Questions like these slow us down. They open space for reflection, something technology can never replace. So how do we actually live this out? It doesn't mean rejecting AI. It doesn't mean worshipping it either. It means practicing a kind of philosophical balance. From the Stoics, remember that freedom lies in how we respond. From Jung, treat AI as a mirror of the human psyche, a chance to confront our shadow. From the philosophers of deep thought, reclaim silence, pause, and reflection in a noisy, algorithmic world. This synthesis isn't about choosing between ancient wisdom and modern technology. It's about letting them inform one another. Because if AI is a tool, then philosophy is the compass. Without it, the tool might lead us anywhere, and not always where we want to go. As the future unfolds, uncertainty is the only constant, and maybe that's okay. Seneca once said, "Life is very short and anxious for those who forget the past, neglect the present, and fear the future." In the same way, we can't afford to forget the wisdom that shaped us. We can't neglect the chance to pause and think, even as the world accelerates. And we can't live in fear of the future, not even the AI-driven one. Philosophy isn't a relic, it's a guide, a reminder that in every age, ancient or digital, the deepest questions remain the same. Who are we? What do we value? And how will we live, knowing that so much is uncertain? That's not something AI can answer for us. That's something we have to answer for ourselves.